Hey guys, I told you I'd be back today with another game. Today we're going on Group B. The matchup of the 1954 New York Giants are visiting the 1950 New York Yankees. Again, quick refresher on things. It's a World Cup style tournament. Don't know who Group H is yet. I think it's going to be teams from 1977, but I haven't done that yet. So what we're going to have is start of a group. Scored like the World Cup in soccer. We got 2 points for a win. I am doing ties, so 2 for a win, 1 for a tie, 0 points for a loss. The top 2 point holders in the group go on to the single elimination stage. If there is a tie in any of the first or second spot, we go by total number of runs scored. So let's get to the game. Like I said, we've got the lineups. Got the team's 1954 New York Giants visiting the Yankees. Lineups for the Giants. Davey Williams playing second base. Leading off is a 2 defensively. Al Dark, shortstop, 2 defensively. Hank Thompson, third base, 2 defensively. Monty Irvin, left field, 3 defensively. Hall of Famer Willie Mays, center field, 1 defensively. Whitey Lockman, first base, not a Hall of Famer, but a 1 defensively. Mueller, that would be Don Mueller, right field with a 4. Right field's going to be interesting today. Dusty Rhodes, not the wrestler, DH with a 341, 15 home runs. And West Westrum, not a very strong hitter, only hitting 187, but he's a 1 defensively. Pitching for 54 Giants, we have Johnny Antonelli, who was a 2 defensively, but who also had 152 strikeouts and a 2.29 ERA in 1954. For the home team, 1950 New York Yankees, we have leading off at shortstop, Phil Rizzuto, defensively 1. Johnny Mize is playing DH today. Hit 277, 25 homers that year. Gene Woodling, two defensively left field. Joe DiMaggio, center field with a 2. Yogi Berra is catching with a 2 defensively. Bobby Brown, third base with a 3. In the 7th spot, we have Hank Bauer, right fielder with a 2. Jerry Coleman batting 8th with a 2 defensively. And Joe Collins at first base, also with a 2 defensively. Pitching for the Yankees, Whitey Ford, 2 defensively. Let's just get to the action here. Davey Williams up. We got a 3 and an 8. 3 and an 8 takes us to Williams' card. 3 and an 8. We have a split. Home run if we roll 1 to 3. Fly ball out to left field if we roll 4 to 20. I'm using the white die today because I can. 4. We've got a 4. That's a line out to left field. Next up, Al Dark. My mistake. Everybody named Hank these days. Al Dark. Four, 7. 4 and 7 takes us to Whitey Ford's pitcher's card. Ground ball, second base, X chart. Second baseman for the Yankees is a 2. Mr. Coleman. Rolling the white die again. Landed on a 3. Second base, 2 of the 3. That's an out. So we've ground out second base. Up next, 2 outs at the top of the first, Hank Thompson, third base. 5. 7. 5 and 7 back to Whitey Ford's card. 5 and 7 is a walk. So we have Hank Thompson getting the walk to first base. Up now, Monty Irvin in the cleanup spot with a runner on first base. Hank Thompson on first, Monty Irvin up to bat. 4 and 8. 4 and an 8 on Whitey Ford's card. It's another walk. So we have 2 walks in a row after 2 groundouts in a row. Thompson now on second. Irvin on first. Willie Mays coming up to bat. Two Hall of Famers here. 4 and a 7 yet again. Remember the last time? 4 and a 7. Ground ball to second base. X chart. $14. 2, 14. Out with no runners on base, number 4. So that means if there's 1 or more runners on or on first, batter is safe. Runner on first is out going to second. So we have a fielder's choice. Irvin gets out at second. 3 outs to go. Sorry, 3 outs down, top of the first, no score. So now we have Phil Rizzuto coming up to bat in the top of the first for the Yankees, playing shortstop. 5, 7. 5 and 7 takes us to Johnny Antonelli's card. 5 and 7, strikeout. Strikeout for Rizzuto. By the way, this one I'm going to break down into 3 innings because talking for an hour straight is a little rough. Up next, Johnny Mize, DH. 2 and 11. 2 and 11 takes the offensive card from Mr. Mize. 2 and 11, fly ball out to left field. 2 up, 2 down. Up in the 3 spot for the Yankees. Bottom of the first, Gene Woodling. We got a 5. We got 7. 5, 7 gets us to Antonelli's pitcher's card again. 5 and 7. Another strikeout. 1, 2, 3 inning. 2 strikeouts. To the top of the second we go. Up to bat for the 1954 Giants is Whitey Lockman. I don't think you'd have the guys nicknamed Whitey these days. Maybe it's just me. We get a 5. We get a 6. Whitey on Whitey. 5 and 6. We have a strikeout. Whitey strikes out Whitey. Excuse me. Up second, top of the second inning, Don Mueller. Hit 342 that year, so this will be interesting to see what happens, especially if he gets on a 2. He does not get a 2. We got a 3 and a 6. Still the hitter's card. 3-6 we're looking at. Fly ball out to right field for Mr. Mueller. Up third spot, 8 overall, is the DH for the Giants, Dusty Rhodes. 5, 12. 5-12 gets us to Whitey Ford's pitcher's card. And where we have another walk. Whitey Ford has issued 3 walks in 2 innings so far. Bottom of the order, Wes Westrom, the catcher. 4 and 11. 4 and 11. This pitcher's card where we have a ground ball to first base, X chart. First base for the Yankees is Mr. Collins, who is a 2 defensively. Let's grab our trusty white die here. Got that one just recently. First base. 7. The 2 down to 7. We have a ground out. Ground out to end out the inning. After 1.5, it is still 0-0. Going to the bottom of the second for the New York Yankees, we have at bat Joltin' Joe DiMaggio. Hit 300 that year, but he also had 32 home runs. 3, 7. 3 and 7 gets on Joe DiMaggio's card. And we have a ground ball to shortstop for the out. Second in the inning up to bat for the Yankees, Yogi Berra, the catcher. 5-hitter overall. 28 home runs that year. We got 2 and 5. Looks like it's going to be a hit on this one. 2 and 5 is a single for Yogi Berra. Luckily, I forgot to move the little orange piece, so free guy on first base already. We have our first hit of the game on either side. In the 6th spot coming up, number 3 in the inning, we have Bobby Brown, third baseman. It's a 3 and a 3. 3 and 3. The ground ball to second base, A. See, ground ball to A. Runners on first base, batters out. Double play to end the inning. Have another 1-2-3 inning. We did have a hit, but nothing happened. Just doubled up on the next at batter. End of 2, nothing. Bauer will be leading off the bottom of the 3rd for the Yankees. Going back up to the top of the 3rd, we have the top of the order for the 1954 Giants in the person of Davy Williams. 3 and 6. 3 and 6 is Davy Williams' card again. Single for Davy Williams. First hit of the game for the Giants. In the background, you hear the NFC Championship game, and Minnesota has just scored on a 25-yard touchdown pass from Case Keenum to some guy I didn't catch the name on because I'm playing the game. Number 82, whoever that is. Davy Williams on first base, no outs. Al Dark coming up. Both of these teams this year were in the finished first in their divisions in their leagues. We got 5 and 6. 5 and 6 takes us to Whitey Ford's pitcher's card. 5 and 6. It's a strikeout. Al Dark strikes out. Up 3rd in the inning with 1 out. Runner on first. Hank Thompson, third baseman. Two, 7. 2 and 7 on the hitter's card for Hank Thompson. Strikeout. We have Whitey Ford's third strikeout of the game. At the top of the third inning, his second strikeout in a row. Monty Urban coming up to bat. Monty Urban is the number 4 hitter for the Giants, batting cleanup. He's the left fielder. 1-9. So a 1-9 goes to the hitter's card. 1-9. Ground ball out. Shortstop. Ends the inning. Giants get their first hit that inning, but he's stranded on second after two consecutive strikeouts and a ground out. The top of the 4th inning for the Giants is going to be Willie Mays. But now we go to the bottom of the 3rd for the Yankees. Hank Bauer, right fielder. 6. And 6. So 6 and 6 is the pitcher's card, which is Johnny Antonelli. 6 and 6, a split. 1-11 single. Line out 12-20. 16. So we got 16, which leads us to a line out. Up second in the bottom of the 3rd inning, Jerry Coleman, second baseman. Five, 7. 5-7 is pitcher's card again. 5-7. Strikeout. This is Antonelli's 3rd strikeout of the game. Matching up strikeout for strikeout with Hall of Famer Whitey Ford. After 3 innings, almost 3 innings complete, so we're good to go on that one. Nice pitcher's duel early. Joe Collins, bottom of the order, number 9 spot, first baseman. And a 1-9. 1-9 takes us to the hitter's card. And a 1-9 is a fly ball to center field for the out. So after 3 complete, we have 1954 Giants 0, 1950 Yankees 0. 5 spot coming up, Willie Mays for the Giants. Little break here. Well, not actually a break, but so the file's not too long. We're taking a break after 3 innings. I think we're taking a break after 3 innings.